Hey there, future cruisers. Welcome to Cruising with Cheryl and Eric. I'm Eric from Cruising Duo Travel, and today I've got a treasure trove of insider tips just for you first-time cruisers. We're talking everything from packing smarter to making the most of your time on board. Whether you're gearing up for your maiden voyage or you've already booked your cabin and are counting down the days, this video is your ultimate guide. So let's set sail and dive into those top tips, shall we? Let's kick things off with a topic that everyone overthinks: packing. The fine art of stuffing your suitcase till it resembles a soft-sided watermelon. Trust me, less is more. In this case, it really is. You don't want to be that person trying to zip up an overpacked bag, breaking a sweat before your vacation even starts. Prioritize comfort and versatility. You'll need comfortable shoes for onboard activities and the excursions. Think sneakers or flats, not dazzling stilettos or flashy derby shoes. Something that's comfortable, something you can walk in a lot. Now, clothing. Aim for layers. Even in warmer climates, evenings can get chilly on board, and the ship's air conditioning can be intense. Casual wear during the day, something a bit snazzier for evenings. Ladies, don't forget a wrap or a shawl, multifunctional beyond just keeping you warm. Swimwear. You'd be surprised at how many people forget they're on a cruise and pack just one swimsuit. Bring at least two, so you have one to wear while the other's drying. Don't forget a cover-up and flip-flops as well. Believe me, you don't want to be the guy slipping around the pool deck like it's an ice rink. Finally, pack a small day bag. This will be your cruise BFF. Bring sunscreen, reusable water bottle, and any essentials you might need while your main luggage takes an age to be delivered to your cabin. Carry that day pack with you on board. Let the porters handle the big suitcase. If you want to go swimming, the minute you get on the ship, make sure you have a change of clothes, with a bathing suit in your day pack. It'll save you from the pocket search. Pack a lanyard. I'm sorry, pack a lanyard for your key card. I know they kind of look goofy, but trust me, having your key card around your neck save you digging through your pockets, looking in your purse, trying to find your phone just to get a key card to either get in your room, get a drink, whatever. Having that lanyard around your neck makes everything so much easier. Orientation day. If you skip orientation day, you might end up searching for dining options like Indiana Jones looking for the Holy Grail. Seriously. The first thing you do when you get on board is explore. There's apps, there's maps, all that will help you, but nothing beats the good old-fashioned wanderlust. Familiarize yourself with the ship's layout, and I promise you, you'll thank yourself and me later when you aren't wishing you'd packed a compass and a trail of breadcrumbs. Remember, bigger ships can be overwhelming. You'll find yourself asking, where in the sea am I? Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. Take note of standout landmarks near your cabin, like the giant piano or that fabulous piece of modern art that looks vaguely like your Aunt Sally's dog. Use day one to locate key spots, dining areas, the pools, spas, the casino, entertainment zones, things like that, so that you have a general idea by the end of day one of where things are. Okay. Trust me, getting lost while trying to find the breakfast buffet is not the most delightful way to start that morning. Take a selfie in front of that giant anchor sculpture. It's practically a rite of passage. Plus, sharing pictures with your friends will make you the envy of everyone stuck at the office. Next up, the food. One of the main highlights of cruising for me. If you're a foodie like I am, you're in for a treat. Cruises offer a smorgasbord of dining options. Casual buffets to swanky specialty restaurants and everything in between. You'll want to try them all, but pace yourself. Usually, it's all-inclusive, so prepare. Most things are included. I shouldn't say it's all-inclusive, but most things are included. Prepare for a culinary journey. Start with the main dining rooms where you can enjoy a delightful selection of dishes every night. Excuse me. Pro tip, don't go overboard on the first night. Save some room for midnight snacks. There's always until maybe 3 or 4 in the morning, there's pizza. And usually some desserts as well. Most cruises have main dining rooms where you can choose to dine at specific times or go for more flexible options. Then there's specialty dining, which usually costs extra, but Depending upon how you feel, they can be worth every penny. Order that good gourmet meal or indulge in an authentic sushi experience. Who knew that eating at sea could be this chic? Fancy a 5-course meal or a sushi extravaganza? Sign me up. Another tip that really good for first timers. Guys, pack a nice set of dinner clothes. Some restaurants do have a dress code, and there are formal nights on most cruise ships. You might have to say goodbye to your flip-flops and say hello to dress shoes for that night. Ladies, glam it up. Dressing up a bit can make the meal feel even more special. Now go forth and eat like the cruise king or queen that you are. There's no dearth of activities on cruise ships, folks. From rock climbing to Broadway-style shows, it's like Disneyland at sea minus the oversized rodent. Trust me, there's something for everyone, whether you're an adventure seeker or someone who prefers lounging by the pool with a cocktail or 3. First, scan your daily newsletter. It's your guide to what's happening every single day, whether it's the paper version or on the app. Use this daily guide. It outlines everything from yoga classes to cooking demos, late night comedy shows, and everything in between. Check it out the night before, check it out the morning of, pick those adventures that spark some joy in you and that make you want to go. You want to learn how to salsa dance or participate in a karaoke contest? Now's your chance. One more thing, don't be a wallflower. Participate. It's your vacation. Make it a memorable one, even if it means embarrassing yourself during the poolside belly flop contest. It's all in good fun. You're never going to see these people again. Besides, no one knows you. Show up and engage, even if it's just a game of bingo or trivia. You might just walk away with a prize, or at the very least, a funny story. Next, let's talk about shore excursions. It's where your cruise adventure meets the real world. These are the jewels that make cruising truly special. The ships are great. They're lovely. I love sea days, but part of what we go on cruises for is to see foreign lands. So whether you're a history buff looking to delve into ancient civilizations, a nature enthusiast eager to hike through tropical forests, or just looking to shop till you drop, there's an excursion for you. Pre-book them, especially the popular ones, because they will sell out and you will be disappointed. On port days, be an early bird. This isn't the time to hit snooze. You don't want to miss a thing. Make sure your day bag is packed with essential sunscreen, a hat, some local currency depending upon where you're at, and some snacks, and a water bottle. Fill that water bottle before you get off the ship. Trust me, no one likes a hangry tourist. Also, carry some form of identification and the ship's contact info just in case you go on a wandering adventure. Pro tip, don't stray too far from the ship's scheduled return time. They won't wait, and waving from the dock as your ship sails away is not the kind of memory you want to build. Organize your day to maximize your experience, but always keep an eye on that clock. Meet local guides, take lots of pictures, immerse yourself in the culture. Each port is a doorway to a mini adventure within your big adventure, so explore. These experiences will be colorful threads in the tapestry of your cruise memories. Money matters, even on a vacation. One of the smartest tips I can give first-time cruisers is to know where and how to spend on a cruise. Your cruise fare covers a lot, but there are still extras lurking around every corner that can catch you off guard if you're not careful. Watch out for these sneaky expenses. Think drinks, specialty dining, spa treatments, shore excursions. A drink package might be worth it if you enjoy a cocktail or 2 or 7 by the pool. Think about that ahead of time. Keep an eye on those daily specials and the happy hours. Who doesn't love a good deal, right? The drink menus will often list out what's included in the package, so take a moment to study it and avoid surprises. If you get the regular drink package and you want to, order a vodka tonic with Grey Goose instead of Tito's, know you're going to be paying extra for it. Also, Wi-Fi on cruises can be it's like reaching for the stars. Expensive and sometimes not all that dependable. But if you need to stay connected, pre-purchase the Wi-Fi packages, as they do tend to be cheaper than buying them on board. Lastly, always check your cruise line's policy on tipping. Sometimes it's included, other times it's expected. A little planning goes a long way in avoiding those budget-blowing surprises. Stick to your budget, but allow a little wiggle room for those spontaneous moments. After all, you are on vacation. Another pro tip, check your spending account, either in the app or on your TV. You can see, every day you can see what they charged on your card, or on your CPass card on your room. That way, if there's any extra things that you didn't purchase, you can go to guest relations, guest services, and get them to check it out and take it off. That way, and also that way, you have some idea, each day how much you're spending. So, come that last day when you have to settle up with the credit card, you're not shocked by $1,000 bill. We can't leave without talking health and safety. So, here's my first aid kit full of wisdom. Sea breezy, but not so easy. Cruise lines take safety extremely seriously, starting with the muster drill. Now, I know standing around in a life jacket isn't your idea of fun, but consider it an essential part of that cruise initiation. It's crucial to know the safety procedures. The good thing is, post-COVID, most cruise lines have not gone back to the old-fashioned muster drill where you're standing out on one of the decks for 45 minutes listening to the spiel with a life jacket on, crowded in with 80 of your favorite people. Most of the cruise ships now, they do the muster drills. You find your muster area, which is going to be the casino, the promenade, the bar, the theater. You go in, they check your name off, you listen to a 10-minute spiel, and then you're on your way. Next up in that first aid kit is motion sickness. Unfortunately, it does happen. Pack some ginger candies, some motion sickness bands, get the prescription patch. If you're not sure, be prepared. Bring that stuff on board. It's better to have it and find out you don't need it than to get on board and spend 6 of your 7 days on board in bed because you feel awful. If you're worried about it, ask your doctor for recommendations before you sail. Also, where your cabin is located on the ship does make a difference. If you're unsure of that's my Great Dane Rocco saying hello. You want to go out, Rock? Cabin location definitely makes a difference if you're unsure about how you're going to be motion sickness wise. You want midship, like front to back. You want to be midships. You don't want to be forward. You don't want to be aft. Lower decks. So midship, lower decks is the best place for people who are unsure about their motion sickness. Next up, stay hydrated. Use sunscreen religiously and wash your hands. Staying hydrated, being in the sun all the time, being active, running around, drinking, they all dehydrate you. Drink more water than you're used to because you need it. Sunscreen, most cruises go to the Caribbean or the Med. Most people from the U.S. aren't used to how strong the sun is. Put on extra sunscreen. Put it on more often than you're used to. Washy, if your new cruisers don't know the washy lady yet, but you'll learn. Wash your hands every time before you go to eat, after you eat, when you go to the bathroom. Anything you're doing, take a minute, wash your hands. There's hand washing stations all over the ship. Use them. Use the hand sanitizer that's everywhere these days on ships. There's somewhere between 2,000 and 5,000 people on this ship with you. Okay. I'm not saying they're dirty. They're not. They're just from different places and they carry different germs than your body's used to. Make a conscious choice to wash your hands often. Okay. Cruise ships are floating cities. Personal hygiene is important. If you're not feeling well, don't hesitate to visit the medical center. Every cruise ship has one. Follow some of these small but impactful tips, and you won't have to worry about it. Knock on wood. Next, cruises are not just for exploring new places, but for meeting new people. Don't be shy. Strike up a conversation at dinner, during an onboard activity while you're sitting there playing trivia. Talk to the people next to you. There are meet and greet events that are scheduled for solo travelers, for families, certain interest groups. It's a relaxed environment for meeting kindred spirits. You'll find that most people are in the same boat Like literally, they want to meet people. All you got to do is say hi, strike up a conversation. You're going to meet some of the most awesome people in your life. Whether it's bonding over a shared love for the onboard theater, comparing notes of the past excursions. Ugh.
You want to call?
Yeah, no, I was doing a video.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I figured after the way Rocco was moaning that you were going to be here soon. No, not a big deal. All right. So whether it's bonding over a shared love for the onboard theater or comparing notes on the best excursions, these interactions, meeting new people, chatting with them, can seriously be the highlight of your trip. Join group activities. Don't shy away from communal tables at mealtime. Main dining rooms, a lot of times, you can request a table for you and your spouse or your traveling companion, or you can say, yeah, I'll sit at a table for 6, 8, or 10, and you get to meet new people. My wife and I love doing that. We meet some of the most awesome people. Remember, some of the best stories come from the people you meet along the way. Bon Voyage buddies can turn into lifelong friends. So go ahead, share your table, share your adventures, and make those connections that make cruising even more special. By the end of the trip, you'll have a collection of new friends and stories that enrich that travel experience. Well, there you have it, future cruisers. These top tips should have you more than ready for your first adventure at sea. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment below if you have questions or more tips to share, and of course, subscribe to Cruising with Cheryl and Eric for more cruise tips, reviews, and travel inspiration. Remember, at Cruising Do It Travel, we're all about helping build memories for a lifetime. Until next time, happy cruising.